Good day, gentle people, it's your favorite Mr. 42. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to tell you a story. To tell the story, it's best to tell the story of the mind behind it. A human from the planet Earth, though as the story opens, he no more knows about this planet than a tea leaf knows the history of the East India Company. His name is Bob Eckerson. He is a 6-foot tall ape descendant and someone is destroying his beliefs. Bob lives in Thailand, just like Eric the Bay and Nick, you get words. Bob is also a bit bi-curious. Oh, hang on. Bi-curious does not mean what you think it means. Maybe you should just let him explain. Let's do that then.
Before I carry on with this video, I want to say that this is the first time I've ever had, let's just say, the cojones, the balls if you will, to film something since I have begun flat earth, globe earth questioning and started doing experiments and making my own observations, trying to figure out what is what.
This should be fairly simple. The earth is not flat. There, all settled. Why is there rice on your table?
I live near the beach and I was going out and doing things like filming the ocean and filming like an island off in the distance that I'd gone onto Google Maps and calculated exactly how far away the island was and stuff like that. And then I suddenly got the idea, what if you just do it with something really, really small where you can control things like this flat table?
Stop it, I asked about the rice. Do you have an answer for that, please?
You pretend, like when you're at the ocean, you pretend that this grain of rice right here, see if I can get that in focus, there we go, you pretend that, you could see it anyway, you pretend that this grain of rice right here, move it off over there, you pretend that like those grains of rice are like boats in the ocean and stuff like that.
Okay, right. I think we all got the idea. His video drags on for another 12 minutes. Let's find a more interesting part.
Let's move back my chair. Let's move back a little bit further. Refocus that. Okay, here we go. We're sliding back. We're sliding back. We're sliding back. Now I'm coming up on a yard or 3 feet or a meter-ish here. So let's move back. I'm kind of beginning, let's move back up. I think I'm kind of beginning to lose grains of rice. So let's move back forward. There we go.
In case you missed it, there's some nice trickery going on. He starts off nice and clearly above the table and then continues moving the camera downwards.
Now all I've done, you know, this tripod's on a floor, it's on a flat floor. Everything here is all flat.
I think I heard enough. This guy is just as dishonest as the next flerf. I'm gonna dismiss the rest of his video. Let's see what else he has.
At this vanishing point, as it goes away, here's our line. Let's zoom in even a little bit farther. Okay, here's our line. And let's just call this a ball. There's the exact same ball, just much farther away, still above the line. And so they're saying that for as long as you can see it, it would never drop below this line. It just wouldn't happen.
And that is absolutely correct. Let's try this in a more controlled environment. Here, the floor and the ceiling are obviously parallel to each other. And so are the walls to the left and the right, to each other. The lights overhead, representing a lot of tiny suns, for the analogy, are converging closer and closer to the horizon the further you look into infinity. But they will never go below the vanishing point. Parallel lines do not cross. Ever.
Here are still pictures of the experiment that I did yesterday, where I was had my camera pointing down the table at the sunflower here, the sunflower bag, the sunflower seed bag, and this is the closest picture. Next picture, right? Let's zoom in, okay?
And suddenly you don't have your camera pointing down at the table anymore. Who are you trying to deceive? Us or yourself?
You might notice that the overall size of the sun here, the sunflower, does look like it just got a little bit smaller, and I'm not just talking about the distance smaller. I'm talking about like as in we see less of it. It looks a little bit more obscured between these two pictures. This looks closer to a full circle. This one looks a little bit less like a full circle. Okay.
Of course, the red center line is something I added. Go away. It shows the deception in full view.
So here, this is just about maximum distance or somewhat close to it anyway. Here, we only have one diamond, and then we don't have the top of the next one. Or if we go that diagonal, we have one diamond here and just the top of the one that's next to it diagonally.
So it's all just the same, including the same images as his first video. Let's see if he has something else.
Okay, here comes forward, here comes forward. Okay, so there it is. It just followed this line up to the edge of the table. So let's go back a little bit here. There's where I moved it. So we can see this much of the bottom of the light. Now I just want it, I think it bears repeating that we're not supposed to see this sinking below the horizon line.
What we are not supposed to see, if you want to do this correctly, is the underside of your tabletop. I'll give him one more chance with his last video.
Okay guys, welcome back to my channel for another flat earth video.
And there you have it, his first honest comment. He is a flerf.
So I did not realize the first video that I did was...
He's mostly talking about his previous videos. Let's skip all the uninteresting bits.
Thanks everybody, bye.
That's right, he talked for 11 minutes and said nothing. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And in the description you'll find links to my socials like Discord and Twitter. This has been Mr. 42 out. Don't panic.